they sing together music sweet, and he calls her darling. He plays guitar, and their eyes meet. Their smiles are warm and tender. Their harmonies are woven gold. Their voices fuse together. When she plays flute, time stands still. Their love will last forever. They live together in their house, where he calls her darling, and she lives within his heart, where all is safe and tender. Their harmonies are woven gold. Their voices fused together. When she plays flute, time stands still. Their love will last forever. They sing their music oh so.
Hello, welcome to our 30th anniversary afternoon tea with
Paul.
and Karen.
It's our pearl anniversary, and
Pearl.
hopefully you've spotted all those lovely pearls we've done around there.
But if you're wondering, yes, you are in the right place. We're in a different setup today. As you can see, we're in a Moroccan tent. That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I always think. No, we had a concert last night in a folk club, and then we got another one tomorrow in a caravan.
We'll tell you more about that a bit later.
We'll tell you more about that one. And so we're doing our afternoon tea in the same concert setup.
Welcome, but
so that's what we got. So we're hoping you're all well.
But of
Lovely
course,
to
we've
see
still
you.
got cake and tea, of course. I
course.
mean, I've made an almond cake today.
Hasn't changed that much, has it?
No.
No.
You were probably wondering about the song in the beginning.
Oh, yes. Wasn't that Jill, that was fantastic.
Super.
So observant of you. All those little lines that are just perfect, just me and Karen, of course.
I really think you are a poet,
She's done really well.
So if you haven't seen it, if you have missed that little song of Jill's, you have to watch it from start again. Not now, obviously, a bit later, but it's really worth seeing. Well done, Jill. Thank you so much. Fantastic.
Good. Oh, look who we got. We got Tree. Hi, Tree and Dom, probably, or he might be at work. I don't know. Lovely to see you. And Fred. Ian, good to see you too. Lovely. Oh, well, thanks for joining us. Let's get on with some music.
North Carolina. Hello, Larry. Hello to America.
Really?
And
Hi.
Susan hopefully has joined us as well. I haven't
How
seen
lovely.
it yet. We hope
Fabulous.
that our technical issues from last week are gone. Hopefully, let us know if anything is not synced or anything. I mean, we've been pretty on the spot for the last 28 sessions, but somehow last week the tech devil was in there and
It
with a
all
new
went
setup.
wrong.
So maybe just let us know if everything's fine, nice and synced and not breaking up or anything. Let us know if anything goes wrong.
We're going to
And
start.
if it goes right.
We're going to start with a Dougie MacLean song.
In darkness we do what we can. In daylight we're oblivion. Our hearts so raw and clear are turning away from can. In daylight we're oblivion, our hearts so raw and clear are turning away from me. On the water we have walked like the fearless child. What was fastened we've unlocked, revealing wonders wild. And in search of confirmation we have jumped into the fire, scrambled with our burning feet through uncontrolled desire. And in darkness we do what we can. In daylight we're oblivion, our hearts so raw and clear are turning away from me. There's a well upon the hill from our ancient past, where an age is standing still, holding strong and fast. And for those who tried to tame it and to carve it into stone, and words cannot extinguish it, however hard they throw. And in darkness we do what we can. In daylight we're oblivion, our hearts so raw and clear are turning away from here. And in darkness we do what we can. In daylight we're oblivion, our hearts so raw and clear are turning away from me, are turning away from me. Thank you very much.
Good old Dougie.
Well sung, everybody.
Great, thank you.
Jerry said there's no sound, but Larry says there's great sound here. I think, Jerry, probably it's your computer, but you just have to turn the sound on, I think.
Oh dear, let's hope so.
Well done for singing along, everybody. Of course, a lovely Dougie MacLean song, this one. Well, we had a birthday this week, a 21st. It was Jenny Schaefer's birthday. Happy birthday, Jenny! Late happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Jenny. Hope you had a lovely time.
21st with a little bit of experience, I believe. So, well done. Thank you. The reason I was a little bit puzzled in the beginning, I don't know whether you've noticed, but I was, is when we set up here and our new chairs, we've got new chairs as well.
Oh, yes.
I was trying to fix one which is broken. What happened is I pulled it and I had it smack on in my face.
I thought she got no teeth.
I thought
left.
I had no teeth. It felt just like that, but I was ever so lucky, you know. It was right here. It could have been either my teeth or my nose, and it was just here. It did hurt, and I think it's still swollen. I don't know if you can still see it. I don't think you can, actually. But anyway, can I have a little pity, please? That would be really nice. No, it's actually better now, but just in case you were wondering. Now, announcements, more announcements. Last week, if you have been watching us last week, we had Brian's request for finding a name for Daisy Duck's friend, the lady duck. And he has now decided, we had loads and loads of great suggestions from you guys, and he has now decided what the name of the lady friend of Daisy Duck is, and it is Karen! And do you know what?
Oh, no, bribery was not involved.
I didn't know. I thought there was loads of lovely names, but you know, do you know what the reasoning of Brian was for that? Because she's quackers.
Well, that's fairly.
But I think that I take
Very
that as
good.
a big compliment, that one. So there you go. Thank you, Brian. So it's Daisy and Karen Duck. That's lovely, isn't it? Talking about ducks, as you know, I had run out of ducks, but we had a parcel from Wins and Les, and thank you so much for that. It's sitting here, but it's so dark you probably can't see it. It's
Supposed to be dark. It's
Duck Vader.
Duck Vader.
There you go.
Darth Vader duck.
Duck Vader. There you go. And he sent a second one, which I'm going to show you next week. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Vince and Liz. That's really nice
Super,
of you.
thank
Good
you.
fun. Great. Okay, I think we should have been in Ireland this week.
Thank you, George. He's pitying me. Thank you.
Oh, yes, shame. We should have been in Ireland this week, and then next week we were going to be supporting John Spillane at the most famous folk club in the whole of Ireland called De Barras in Clonakilty. All the great names have played there. And they were going to have two more, Paul and Karen, along with John. So very sad that we can't be there, but this is one of John's songs. It's called... Oh, I'm flashing.
You're always flashing, Paul. I'll just get my tea a little bit closer, otherwise I'm bending down all the time there.
It's called Passage West. Has a chorus if you'd like to join us. Oh, love, will you go, will you go, will you go? Oh, love, will you stay, will you stay, will you stay? Oh, love, will you go, will you go, will you go? Oh, love, will you stay, will you stay, will you stay? I met my love in Passage West. The sun was sinking down to rest. The river to the stars confessed 'twas the dark-haired woman I loved best. We wandered down by the chapel square, and there was magic in the air, and Mother Nature gently pressed the burning river to her breast. Oh, love, will you go, will you go, will you go? Oh, love, will you stay, will you stay, will you stay? Oh, love, will you go, will you go, will you go? Oh, love, will you stay, will you stay, will you stay? I offered her a golden ring, my hand, my heart, and everything. I offered her a sweet love nest by the flowing banks of Passage West.
We watched the fairies come and go.
We watched the river ebb and flow, the tide breathe in, the tide breathe out. We watched the passage flowers grow. Oh, love, will you go, will you go, will you go? Oh, love, will you stay, will you stay, will you stay? Oh, love, will you go, will you go, will you go? Oh, love, will you stay, will you stay, will you stay?
I can hear them singing, can you?
I can. The ghostly forms of the hungry years in sad procession did appear, with pain and sorrow made their way from Passage West to America.
The grass grows green on the other side. The mighty ships sail out the tide to far-flung harbors across the sea, far away from passage, my love and me.
Oh, love, will you go?
Will you go? Will you go?
Oh, love, will you stay?
Will you stay? Will you stay? Oh, love, will you go? Will you go? Will you go? Oh, love, will you stay? Will you stay? Will you stay? Oh, love, will you go? Will you go? Will you go? Oh, love, will you stay? Will you stay? Will you stay?
I met my love in Passage West.
The sun was sinking down to rest. The river to the stars
confessed 'twas the dark-haired woman I loved best.
Oh, you had to settle for a blonde one now, didn't you?
I did. That's Passage West, a John Spillane song. Thank you very much. We've got a couple of our own songs in, I hope, later, haven't we?
Oh, we do, absolutely.
Yeah, we do.
These new chairs are great, but, I keep swiveling around. Do you feel that?
Oh, we can't touch the floor, you see.
I think it's
so
great.
we can't, we're a bit out of control. Like that.
Marilyn? Oh, hello. Hello, Jeff. Lovely. So, Mike said he likes the rug behind us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, all these rugs, in case you're interested, there are. I bought them about. Oh dear, I was working once as a children's entertainer in Ibiza when I was about 21. So that's when I bought them all, and I bought so many of them, and I sort of never really used them. And I thought there will be a time where I really need them, and I always kept them in the pile in the cupboard, and I was so often close. I haven't used them in the last 15 years, and and here we go. I knew the time would come we could entertain you with them. Oh, lovely. Now, the mug of the week feature.
Right.
We had the duck today, but of course the new features as well, the mug of the week. Now, I'll show you my mug of the week, which is this one. I'll come a bit closer.
Van Gogh.
A Starry Night. We should have really, as the song challenge, should have Starry Night tonight,
we should
shouldn't
have
we?
done that,
Today.
Don't say that. I don't want to play it. It's too hard.
No. And by the way, when I was making my tea, which is a Lapsang Souchong, by the way, I have to admit, after the Russian Caravan, I got into that one, and I really do like it now. I'm a little bit odd, I think. Anyway, and I found that actually I've got the same tin. So don't think there is a pattern emerging now, like with the ducks or anything. Don't think that,
How do you mean, Karen?
Oops.
It's my mask.
Oh, it's from today. It's compulsory, isn't it?
It is.
Is it good? Is it?
It's not compulsory to have a Van Gogh mask, but by chance, by coincidence, he is the man of the week.
He is.
All right. Now, you remember that we said with this new one show a week, we'd have a song challenge. So we've got a new song that we learn brand new every week. Often we've never heard of the song before. But if I tell you that I'm a massive, and have been for 40 years, massive Janis Ian fan. Now, Janis Ian is a singer-songwriter, originally from New York, now lives in Nashville. And, well, last weekend, our friend Maz sent me a WhatsApp, and there was a link that said, have a listen to this. And I had a listen, and it was actually sung by Martin Joseph, actually. But the song is called Better Times Will Come, and it's called the Better Times Project. And Janis Ian has issued the challenge to many people to record this song and put it on Facebook, because it's a song of the times. It's song of now. Better times will come. And so, whilst most of the people who've put it on Facebook are famous people, like Frank Turner, he's got one up. Martin Joseph, Mary Blackstone, a fabulous one, and quite a few other American stars. We thought we'd have a go as well.
Yeah.
Great song. If it all goes well, this will be the first time we've ever remembered the words. But here we go. It's called Better Times Will Come. The song's written by Janis Ian. And thank you, Maz, for putting me in touch with it. Better times will come. Better times will come. When this world learns to live as one, oh, better times will come. When we greet each dawn without fear, knowing loved ones soon will be near. When the winds of war cannot blow anymore, better times will come. Better times will come. Better times will come. When this world learns to live as one, oh, better times will come. Though we live each day as our last, we know someday soon it will pass. We will dance, we will sing in this never-ending spring. Oh, better times will come. Better times will come. Better times will come. When this world learns to live as one, oh, better times will come. Better times will come. Better times will come. When this world learns to live as one, oh, better times will come. Better times will come. Better times will come. When this world learns to live as one, oh, better times will come. Oh, better times will come. Oh, better times will come. And I remember the words, but I forgot my guitar solo.
Oh, you did?
No, I didn't. It just got a little bit muddled.
Oh.
My fingers got tied together.
Well, Martin has picked that is Travis picking.
Is that Martin Jacks?
Martin Jacks said that,
yes, he
Neat
spotted
playing
that.
Paul says, better times will come for us all. That's nice.
Good. Who says that?
Chris Seaton.
Oh, that's nice. Hi, Chris.
Somebody was asking, I think it was Ella, I can't remember. Somebody said, do you know the other song, Hard Times Come No More?
Yeah.
We have actually played this on our 20th anniversary. So we've got the 20th anniversary was Hard Times, and now it's the 30th anniversary. Moved on, it was the Better Times. So there you
But
go.
you're absolutely right. The Better Times is very reminiscent of the Hard Times song, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So, but still a great one.
I just saw Martin Jack says my mug looks a lot more like a bucket than a mug. And I think
A
he's
bucket,
right.
it is.
It's from
Yeah.
stone, from Dunoon, by the way, for the local pottery freaks. Do you know how to spot a potter? It's somebody from the potteries. You can go wherever in the world you are. As soon as there's a plate on the table, they go.
That's right. Plate turners.
First thing I've learned since I lived here, anyway.
Now, what have I got to do? That's it. We have a little list just of the things I need to say, and I can't read it.
How about the Limerick? Because
I
we had
wondered that.
not only that wonderful song from Jill, we also had a little Limerick from Christine. And Christine, she made the Limerick about something that we had said last time. We have a new sort of
Neighbour
across the field.
I don't
neighbour.
mean our neighbours next door. I mean, because we've got some lovely neighbours next door. No, we have another neighbour down the other field.
Who is Douglas the donkey.
Douglas the donkey.
And he is a 4 o'clock in the morning man. We said that last week. And Christine thought that's a good idea for a Limerick. And Paul will now read that to you.
Here we go. So this is Christine. You've heard of the tantrums of the terrible twos, the cockerel that crows early and the cow that moos. But Eccleshall, 4 a.m., can be downright mayhem. 'Cause it's the wake-up time Douglas D will choose.
Ooh, brilliant. Give her a big round of applause.
Christine, I really love that.
Thank
Well
you for
done.
sending that in. We're always so chuffed when you send things in, be it just messages or feedback or, your thoughts, or then, of course, artworks like the songs or the videos. We're absolutely chuffed about that. So thank you so much. And thank you, Peps, by the way, for liking my dress. I like it. It's got little butterflies. I don't know if you can see that. And Ella, I apologise that I haven't got all your jewellery today, although the little, of course, memento and the duck. You've seen that before, haven't you? That one. But this is when I stopped teaching. Yes, I used to be a teacher at some point. I got that from a school when I finished. There's a thank you. That's nice, isn't it?
Good. All right, so next song.
Question and answer.
Oh, yes, if you have any questions, the Q&A thing, we put in a little feature. So if you have any questions for us that you just might be interested to know about the lives of Karen and I, then please drop us a line, send us a comment, and after this song, we'll answer your questions. It doesn't usually take very long.
I'll just have a swig of water there. That's what
This is
I
an old favourite of ours.
This is set in Cologne, in a place called the Six Pack. And the Six Pack is also a 4 o'clock venue, but they close at 6 o'clock. And you gotta imagine yourself in a smoky pub with live music playing, candles on the tables at 3:30 in the morning.
How it used to be.
The bar almost empty, the night nearly done. Just 2 songs to sing, and away we can run. A man on a bar stool, in love with his glass. One more at the table, whose best days have passed. A couple are fighting over old love affairs, and the barman is dreaming of millionaires. Then play me a love song, comes a call from the floor. I need something to sing as I walk out the door. Streets will be lonely, the streets will be cold. There's nobody waiting, no one to hold. Play me a love song, and I can go home. Just a voice from the darkness and no one in view. then out of the shadows, a face that I knew. I remember the summer somewhere in my past, and a young man who promised a love that would last. The face has grown older, the body more thin, but I still hear the music come deep from within. Play me a love song was the call from the floor. I need something to sing as I walk out the door. The streets will be lonely, the sheets will be cold. There's nobody waiting, no one to hold. Play me a love song, and I can go home. The heart that was broken, the words still unsaid, are boxed with the memories under the bed. Play me a love song was the call from the floor. I need something to sing as I walk out the door. The streets will be lonely, the sheets will be cold. There's nobody waiting, no one to hold. Play me a love song, then I can go home. Play me a love song, then I can go home. Thank you very much.
Cheers, thank you.
I spied a little bit on the comments there, and
That's
Margareta says that's her favourite song.
Oh,
and
that's nice.
I think it's I love singing it. It's just one of my favorite. I get quite exhausted singing it. You know, it's very emotional. You know.
Good.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, well, that's lovely. Thank you very much. Just a couple of things I picked up as we were going through. Martin Jacks and one or two other people are our sinking police now, as he called it. He says, "I'm your sink police."
That's right.
And he did say earlier, it's just very slightly out.
Slightly out.
But I hope that's not too disturbing.
How is it okay? Is it okay for everybody else? Is it synced? So I mean, is sound and picture at the same time? Because we had a bit of problem with that last time. So just let us know.
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
What else was I just going to say?
People
there?
are still here, so that's a good sign,
That's
I
good.
think.
That is good. That is good. Oh yes, I know what it was. Peps and Peter, and it's brilliant they're on today. They're coming from Zurich. They're away in Zurich.
Zurich.
Zurich. Sorry. Z starts with a T apparently. Zurich. There you go. And but Peps, thank you. About 5 minutes before we came on air, I got your little message with the picture that we'll probably share with everyone next week.
He hasn't told me about
No,
this.
I only just saw it.
I'm very excited. Oh, that's good. Well, okay,
Yeah.
well, looking forward to that. Also,
So-
next week, another cliffhanger, Martin, is that Paul has taken the most hilarious picture of Robin, our cat, yesterday, and I cannot not show that to you, so we'll show you that next week as
Oh,
well.
right. Okay. All right.
Brilliant, so good. Right, question and answer time.
Have we had any?
I think I did have.
I think I just saw one from, was it Jeff?
Steve says it's frozen, but everybody else says it's fine, so.
Honestly.
Yeah, I hope it's. No offense, Stephen, but I hope it's your computer, not ours.
Really?
No problems. No, everybody's fine. Good, lovely. I think, Steve, it's your. Right, where are we? Question, Jeff. Does your chewing gum lose its flavor overnight?
It's a village stage in joke. Oh, Jeff, that's interesting. Yeah.
You have to explain that one day. I can't answer that question.
I will
I've never
explain
tried.
that to her, Jeff, later.
Right. Tomorrow will be. Oh no, without checking. Okay, that's not a question.
No, I don't think anybody's interested in anything we do.
No.
I think that's the top and bottom of it. I always said we were flattering ourselves with that little feature.
Well, so far we had a few questions, didn't we?
We have.
Hang on, guys. I'm really bad about practicing regularly. So my question is,
Oh.
what is your practice regimen?
Regime. Whatever, yes. Well,
Steve. Ask
yes,
it.
Steve. Okay. Well, from a guitar point of view, I'm not very good, but I found the best way to advance my playing is trying to learn songs of other people. For instance, that one we just played, Better Times, I actually followed Martin Joseph's version and I copied it. He plays in drop D, but I'm not a great practicer. Although I was reading some theory the other day, trying to boost up on that. But to sum up again, I try and learn songs. Learn songs that other people are playing that you respect, and that's the best way of advancing. Then when it comes to me and Karen practicing, we do try to have a regime where we.
Well, we try to practice every day a little bit. We're not overdoing it, but we try at least 15 minutes. Usually it goes into 45 minutes just because we enjoy it so much.
Or we fall out.
That happens more often.
Would you
actually.
believe we do fall out occasionally? But it's only
when we're rehearsing.
Only when we're learning a new song or something like that.
Yeah. So that's quite fun. But yes, we try to do it quite regularly, and otherwise it's really just learning lots of songs and learning new techniques as well and things like that. And we try to do it. It's a bit, to me, rehearsing is a bit like running or something like that. If as soon as you give it a break, you get out of the habit, then it's really difficult to get into it again. So we try to really have a regular few minutes every day. There was another question by Jill.
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, thank you for that, Jill. Where do you stay at folk festivals? Tents, caravans, or hotels?
Right.
Well, if the donations all come in, we would love to buy a camper van. No, it depends. It depends is the answer.
No, in the main, part of the festival deals that we have, they provide accommodation. So one of the organisers, usually or friends of the organisers, puts us up for a couple and 3 nights, and that's probably the most common one. Some festivals we like to camp ourselves, and because that's always good fun. Because in the camp sites, there's great little after show parties going on where we can all get together and sing. So that's pretty much. Occasionally we're put up in a B&B, but usually we're looked after. That's the nice thing about festivals and folk clubs in general. Wherever we travel in the country, we're always looked after by lovely people, and we make brand new friends, and that's the best bit.
That's true. There's 2 more very quick questions, and then we go for the next song. Do you find your harmonies come easily? George, generally, yes, is the answer. I'm very lucky
to have me?
To have Paul.
Guiding her. No, she.
I used as a child, I was in children's choirs a lot, and of course I didn't know at the time, but I feel like that has helped me massively to just get an ear for finding harmonies easily, because I always wanted to sing the lead, and I was always like second or third harmony, because I could sing quite low, and most of my age couldn't do that. So yes, it usually comes, but sometimes we really have to work on it. So we sometimes spend hours finding the right harmonies and practicing them. And there was another question, Karen, what kind of dress do you wear for your motorbike? A leather trousers dress. Dresses are for festivals, for the stage, and for a nice warm summer day.
Great. Thank you so much for that. If we've missed any questions, we'll see them all because we go through all the comments later and we'll make a note of them for next week.
That's right.
But thank you ever so much.
Or we'll answer them then.
Thank you for the great questions, though. So
Absolutely.
Thanks for taking an interest.
Feature. Popular cover.
Yes. Again, we said that in this new show that we'd do a popular cover. In other words, just a typical pub song that people enjoy. It's one of those that also I like to think it's one where we don't, because we wouldn't play it in a normal sets, where people would hear, say, oh, I used to love that song, something like that. So we've got this one for this week. I'm not going to play the proper guitar version because I can't.
Nobody would have noticed
Well,
that.
I did once, actually. I was in a band and I played the electric guitar.
So you
but
can.
No, not really.
It's not an electric
But I'm
guitar.
going to play more of an acoustic version. See if you recognise it.
On a dark desert highway, cold wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. And there she stood in the doorway. Heard the mission bell, and I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. Then she lit up the candle and she showed me the way. There were voices down the corridor. I thought I heard them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place,
Such a lovely place.
such a lovely face. There's plenty of room at the Hotel California. Any time of year,
Any time of year.
you can find it here. Her mind is Tiffany twisted. She got a Mercedes Benz from Stuttgart. She got a lot of pretty boys that she called friends. How they danced in the courtyard, sweet summer sweat. Some danced to remember, some danced to forget. So I called up the captain, please bring me my wine. And he said, we haven't had that spirit here since when? 1969.
Remember it well.
And still those voices are calling from far away. Wake you up in the middle of the night just to hear them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place,
Such a lovely place.
such a lovely face. They're living it up at the Hotel California. Any time of year,
Any time of year.
you can find it here. Mirrors on the ceiling, the pink champagne on ice. And she said, we're all just prisoners here on our own device. And in the master's chamber, they gathered for a feast. They stab it with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast. Last thing I remember, I was running for the door. I had to find my passage back to the place I was before. Relax, said the night man, we are programmed to receive. You can check out any time you like, but you can never leave.
Welcome to the Hotel California.
Such a lovely place,
Such a lovely place.
such a lovely face.
Living it up at the Hotel California.
What a nice surprise.
What a nice surprise.
Bring you alibis.
The Eagles, the wonderful Eagles there. Hotel California. That was a mysterious song, wasn't it?
I bet everybody was singing along to that one.
I
didn't
hope
you?
so. I hope you
I'm sure
enjoyed
they
that.
have,
It's a bit
for sure.
different. We don't get the chance to play those sort of songs really, and they're good songs, of course. Great songs.
I think so, yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, you might have spotted that one of the most important features hasn't happened yet. It's joke alarm.
Oh dear.
And you won't be surprised that it starts with a duck. Now, a duck comes into a shop. Yes, into a shop, not a library, into a shop. And says to the shopkeeper, can I buy a face mask, please? It's very contemporary, you know.
It is.
Can I buy a face mask, please? And the shopkeeper says, I'm not sure. I don't think we've got face masks that are made for ducks, but I think this one should fit the bill. Thank you, Tony, for that.
Very good.
I like
Very
that.
good. Very good. Very good.
I thought, and it fits perfectly with today, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
It does. I hope you've all got your masks if you go shopping. I went shopping yesterday, and the first thing she said, "I like your mask," she said.
I think he will do the next afternoon tea with his mask on. No, I'm just joking.
I think many would look forward to that. Right, have we got anything else before we...
Well, the next song is quite contemporary as well, isn't it?
It is actually. This, I think I've told you the story before, maybe. And but it was written before the lockdown, but it became fairly relevant during the lockdown. Really, there's lots of people who having hard times, I'm sure. People who've lost their jobs, businesses can't start up or whatever it might be. Musicians lost the gigs. So it's called What If My Pockets Were Empty.
What if my pockets were empty? No more could I hold my head high. Could I still claim a seat at your table? Would I still be that glint in your eye? And what if the words that define me would no longer be spoken with pride? What if my pockets were empty? Would I still have you here by my side? A cup that cries for mercy, or a glass that calls for wine? There but for good fortune, down that slippery road go I. Many words are spoken, too few deeds are done. For those whose lives are broken, and what these hopeless worlds become. What if my pockets were empty, and no more could I hold my head high? Could I still claim a seat at your table? Would I still be that glint in your eye? And what if the words that defined me could no longer be spoken with pride? What if my pockets were empty? Would I still have you here by my side? Is it true what people say? We're all just a payday away. So come and walk beside me with a bit of distance, past the doorways of our town, past the eyes that say, so why me? Why must I bear this cross and thorny crown? If your life changed tomorrow, if your ship just turned around, too proud to beg or borrow, too scared to face the cold, cold ground. What if my pockets were empty, and no more could I hold my head high? Could I still claim a seat at your table? Would I still be that glint in your eye? And what if the words that defined me could no longer be spoken with pride? What if my pockets were empty? Would I still have you here by my side? What if my pockets were empty?
What if my pockets were empty?
Now, and you might have said, well, they've only had that as an introductory video last time. Well, the reason we played the full version was that people were responding to that so positively and so nicely and said, can you please play the full version again? And that's why we did that.
And face the camera.
Face the camera as well at the time without showing our backs to you. So, and at this point, I would like to say hello to Margaret and Steve.
Oh, yes, last night we played the Common Folk Club, which was lovely.
On
we
Zoom.
had a great time.
Oh, it was super.
On Zoom. So if there's any folk organisers out there that fancy putting on a show, give us a shout.
And it was
We had a lovely time.
Can I say that with the
Yeah,
ducks?
go on.
I mean, it was such a lovely surprise because everybody, it was on Zoom, obviously, in the different little boxes in front of us. And on the command of Margaret, everybody lifted up a duck that they had at home. So for us, everybody was waving their ducks throughout the show. It was just
got
amazing.
ducks on the walls and everything. It was brilliant.
It was fantastic.
It was very
I wish I
funny.
had a screenshot of that.
Yeah.
It just looked absolutely
very
brilliant. So
funny.
thank you for all that effort everybody's been going through. It's brilliant. Talking about ducks, but
We're always talking about ducks, so you are.
I know. I'm a bit obsessed, aren't
Goodness
I?
me.
But I think there's worse things to be obsessed with. Just one more thing before we go to our outro. If you haven't had enough from us, we've got a concert tomorrow on Zoom as well. But as far as I understand, it's a public concert. So I will put the Zoom link on our website, which is www.paulwalkermusic.co.uk. If you put Paul and Karen into Google, you'll find it immediately. But anyway, on Facebook, it's there as well. And it's a lovely festival. It's called Songs from the Caravan. And Terry is putting that on, and he normally records in at festivals in his caravan. And because he can't do that this year, he's decided to put on a festival, and we are the headliners of the afternoon. So we are on at 3:30. But there is loads of local and not local talent. So he starts at, I think, 12 o'clock or 11 o'clock even, just check it out, and goes all the way till 11 o'clock at night. We are on 3:30 till 4, and then I think there's a bit of a break from 6 again. But if you would like to join us there, you're more than welcome. It's the link will be on our website.
Yeah, it's an all-day festival. We finish the afternoon session, and then it goes again in the evening, and it's finished by the wonderful friends of ours, Winter Wilson.
That's right.
Who are extremely good.
It's not finished. It's at 8 o'clock they're on, but
Is
you'll
that right?
find all
Oh,
that
is that
information.
right?
Yeah, you'll find all that information on the website. So
All right.
don't want to
Okay.
bore you anymore with that. So I've got the wrong mug.
Thanks again for joining us again. I hope you like our new setting.
Steve said earlier he likes it, so that's a good start. Get your mugs up, start swaying, and sing with us. Well, that's it for another week. Goodbye, my friends, good luck. We'll see you in a field somewhere. Auf Wiedersehen, meet up. We shouldn't shed another tear, for friends will all be back. We'll see you in a field somewhere. Auf Wiedersehen, me duck. Auf Wiedersehen, me ducks. Next Friday, but why am I shouting? At afternoon tea with Paul
And Karen.
bis nächsten Freitag um 5 Uhr deutsche Zeit bei Afternoon Tea mit Paul und Karen. Schön euch alle zu sehen. Tschüss.
Have a fabulous weekend, everybody. Look after yourselves.
And stay safe. Bye.
Bye now.